I studied business communication and mass media. The reason I went for this degree was because it pretty much covered everything from advertising, marketing, business comms, multimedia, design, and just kind of to get a feel of what the marketing space is like, and from there decided what I wanted to do my honours in, and that was advertising and mass communication. I think without giving away my age, I won't go through all the jobs I've had. But very much starting in marketing assistant kind of roles where you worked everything from PR. Back in the day it was all very much traditional, so print, radio, TV, moving through the digital age, everything from fast moving consumer goods I've done before, as well as art direction and design. But my role here in digital has really started a couple of years ago, working very much with what's happening in the social media space, finding how you can speak from a brand's point of view while engaging with your audience rather than just speaking to them. And here at 24, we do everything from careers to food to dating sites, so literally doing the whole spectrum across the board. I would say you need some sort of a marketing degree. It doesn't necessarily have to be a degree, it can be a diploma, but something that you've kind of learned the basics of marketing. And that's a good place to start, and then it all adds up from experience. I don't really have a traditional day. It never is the same, it always changes. So it would be making big decisions on strategy level through to choosing a voice for a radio ad that's shooting or recording in Nigeria or airing somewhere else. So it's very varied, and I think that's the main thing from a marketing role, is that you need to be cross-functional and understand the business objectives. So it could be something on commercial side that happens through to editorial, through to content and product even. So very much, no day is the same, and it's always something to do with building the brand and making sure we speak the same tone of voice and that kind of thing. You have to speak the language, and that's pretty much, like I said, any language. You have to understand the business throughout. So everything from walking through the door, what the people's first experience would be with your company, through to how they perceive the product at the end of the day, how they engage with anyone working at your company, and very much what the message that you want to get across to your brand, to your audience, and how they actually experience that brand as well. So you might once think that this is what we want to achieve, this is what we want to say to people, but they might actually experience it in a completely different way. So always kind of keeping in mind exactly what your message is and how other people might experience it. Very much so. So also data is so important in the marketing space. So you need to understand the numbers as well as have a creative eye, and so it's, like I said, cross-functional all the way. I'd say you have to be a people's person, lots of negotiating skills, business sense, understand deadlines and have a strong sense of ownership. Really the reward comes in when you see the numbers and you see the ROI that comes from effort that you've put in, be it a banner campaign through to something completely different, or high-level strat, or even copy you put together for something. So it's definitely in seeing how that builds brand loyalty, because that's something you can't buy, that's all through marketing efforts. And then also obviously the direct influence that you put out there and what happens from there. Just go for it. Don't be mediocre. Try and get as much knowledge as you can in every company that you work for. Speak to everyone and make sure you understand the business goals. Always align the marketing objectives with business goals.